have to get 40 kills, 25 AR kills, 15 pretty much deployable kills or hits. Wait. Whoa. Pause the music. Pause the music! What was that? Anyone else see that? New operator's name is Solis. Okay. So, details on the new op. The truth comes to light in Operation Solar Raid thanks to newest defender Solis. The operator hailing from Colombia joins Ghost Eyes, which we already fucking knew. Perfect fit for someone who values truth and information. Fuck, I'm gonna like them. Especially when the lives of her fellow operatives might be online. The Spec IO Electro Sensor is the perfect tool to ensure her team's safety, capable of revealing electronic devices. Solis is a team player offering a powerful observation tool for intel gathering and asymmetry against her opponents. She's a 2 health 2 speed with a P90, and her electro sensors is an augmented reality headset that gathers information in real time. She can detect the locations of 15 gadgets and identify 5 of them. By using scan ability on her headset, these 5 devices will be marked for all teammates to see. Vital information helps avoid disaster. Attackers will have to rely on non-electronic devices or wait for the battery to run out, but Thatcher's EMP can disable it. Choice of impact or bulletproof cam as gadgets. There's nowhere to hide from Solis. I have thoughts. So, this is interesting. I want to see her in action first. I want to see how it works. Because at face value, how I'm reading this is it's IQ for defenders. And I honestly think that might be dog shit. Because here's the thing about IQ. IQ is usable as an attacker. Because if you are attacking, then you are going into what the defenders have set up. The defenders have to pre-place all of their shit, and you have to find it and play around it. That's the thing about IQ. That's what makes her good as an attacker. As a defender, attackers don't really deploy anything except like claymores and nomads. It's really fucking, it's niche. It's not grim bad, but it's niche. I don't know who this helps. Cause like, what are you gonna do? Cause you can see breach charges, which are just gonna get used immediately. When I think of attacker gadgets, think of shit like Jackal and Nomad. Yeah, but still, that's, I guess it's a Jackal counter, but Jackal only gets 3 uses anyway. Yeah, breach charges are gonna get used. Hard breaches get used immediately. Nades don't get seen. Flashes, stuns don't get seen. Sledge has a hammer. Zero cams would be seen. Zero cams are already seen, though. It's just a ping. Like, they're not hard to find. Like, zero cams are pretty easy to spot if you know what to look for. And if the zero player is bad and just stays on the cam all game. I don't... Especially, this is the weird part for me. This is the part I don't like. Solis can detect the locations of 15 gadgets and identify 5 of them. So, you can see, but you can't identify. Are attackers even going to put down 15 gadgets in one game? Like, is that 15 at once, or is that 15 as a limit? And what counts? Because, technically speaking, I'm trying to think. So there's a lot of throwables in Siege. And some of them are electronic, so if someone uses pretty much an instant disposal gadget, and Solis sees it, does that count towards the 15, or does she just have like 15 at once and she can't see a 16th at one time? It's IQ for defense, and that's not as good as they think. I want to say it's 15. That would sort of make sense. Conceptually, I don't like this. I don't know what her use case is gonna. Why would you play her? Like, yeah, she's good for counterplay, I guess, but what's she gonna counter to the point that you can't? I want to try Solis from my C so far, but I like information giving gadgets. Here's the thing: you can make a really good information gathering defender. Just attacker gadgets don't stay that long, except like claymores and wearables, I guess. She counters IQ, weirdly enough, and IQ counters her. She's a knock counter. That's probably the best thing, but even even then, and even on top of that, by using the scan ability on her headset, these 5 will be marked for all teammates to see. So you have to manually scan 5 at a time. So if there is a knock and you already chose, you know, breach, claymore, then you just, she's really got no value. What Solis does is she can scan for utility. The attackers are gonna put down. So things that are gonna last maybe a second at most. Give me another season of a disappointing operator. That's what I'm gathering from this. It's gonna be another Sen situation. You can see Hibana's, but here's the thing. Where is, well, drones I guess is kind of okay. I don't know if that should be a full fucking gadget, but seeing drones, that's cool, I guess. But where is she going to see a Hibana that she can do anything about it? Like, are you really going to hear out in the distance, durr, and then they start burning, and you don't know Hibana's there yet? Their attacker gadgets just don't last that long. You're going to find attacker gadgets, and they're going to be gone in like a second. And she's countered by Thatcher and Impact EMPs, so like, what then? What then? I'm not optimistic. Watch the vid on stream. Stay at least 1 move ahead of your enemy. Solis coming solar raid. Don't miss the today. We have an event in Circuit City.
If you know the game before it starts, no pawn can stand in your way. Checkmate.
Okay, that's a decent voice, but just it doesn't make up for the fact that her gadget's gonna be eh. On top of that, with her gadget being eh, what we know about her, there it is. What we know about her is that she's got a P90, so even if her gadget's dog shit, Thermite, Twitch, Fuse, Blitz, IQ, Hibana, Jackal, Ying, Doki, Lion, Nomad, Nokiana, Ace, 0 Fluorescence. If she's actually good, I found a new main. Here's the thing, Peptic. Here's the thing. Thermite, I don't think they're going to pre-place and then go somewhere else. And it's a hard breach, so what are you going to do about it? Like, it's on the other side of a reinforced wall. What are you going to do if you can see it? Twitch, I guess that falls into the drone thing again. It's a drone. It's kind of neat. It's a Twitch counter. Fuse, I guess if it's on a window, but then you still have to ping it for your team or use the information yourself. Blitz, you really need a Blitz counter. IQ, and IQ can see her, so that's 1 divided by 1. Hibana, same thing as Thermite. Why would you need to see it? It's on the other side of the wall, and it's loud as fuck. Jackal, maybe the most decent one on that list. Ying, again, it's one that detonates on its own. Doki, I don't think she can see Doki. I don't think Doki actually has a deployable unless it's during the animation for the calls. Lion, maybe the wrist thing, but Nomad, okay, but still, that's one of your 5 that you have to ping for your team. Nock, it's kind of, I guess. Iana, I guess, just shoot it though, because it's moving. Ace, again, reinforced wall. 0 cams aren't hard to find. Flores, it's the drone thing again. Sens, it's Sens. This op seems like they were trying to make a gadget counter OP, but only a gadget counter. It's weak. It's fucking weak. I'll say it. She's weak. She's a 2-speed. So, health, speed, She can only identify 5 at once. Here's the thing. Identify 5 of them. So you don't even know what they are. You can see 15 at once. You can see the locations, but you can't identify them. So you don't know what you're seeing. So in theory, if you use your scan, and it's on a cooldown, or worse, if it's limited uses per game, and you just find 5 drones, that's not bad, but that's your gadget. I would just, it needs something. It's not doing anything for me. And the fact she has a P90 as her primary. All right, let's play some Siege. Let's fucking play some Siege.